Hi, I'm Nikki, and this is my channel Northern British Gaming. I started on a tutorial.
The city needs you. Make the regional economy blossom and ensure a trade needs to be learned. And that applies to future transport tycoons too. Learn how to gain an overview of your empire and obtain key figures for your business. How to build your first yards of road and lay your first railroad tracks. This tutorial will teach you the basic operations of the game.
Let's start. We're gonna
Learn to direct and manage your future transport company and take your first steps on the way to becoming a successful transport tycoon.
Basics mission. This is mission 1. Basics. May interact, manage your future. If you take your first steps on the way to become the successful transport tycoon. If any point you're unsure where the current task is taking place, simply click on the correspondence in the upper left corner of the task window. Let's start.
Get an overview of your transport empire.
I can move control. Now Q, E, yeah. Next.
This is how to lead your company and get to know the needs of your customers. You can interact with objects in the world by left-clicking on them.
Click on the person and vehicle to land. Like that. Or city. Yeah.
Develop your infrastructure. The construction menu and line manager are located at the bottom of the screen.
Just a line manager and the closure manager at the bottom with the red square flashing. That's upgrade. That's your world. Oh, that's the street. 8. Small street, medium, large tracks. That's your high speed and that's your standard. Signals. Okay, that's your tracks. That's your stations. That's your bus stop station. What's that? Tram station. That's the airport. That's the docks. What am I doing? Airport. That's your load train.
Decide for yourself how quickly time flies. The buttons to control the game speed can be found in the bottom right corner of the screen.
That's normal. That's 2 speed 2. That's play 4. Back normal.
Stay up to date with what's going on. In the bottom left area of the screen, you will find information about cities, industries, and vehicles.
That's it. Quotation menu, machines, full. Tools, cargo, goods.
Find out about the terrain. In the bottom right section of the screen, you can display various overlays, such as contour lines and land use.
That's your water. That's a condor lines. And that's your land use. Right.
Be well advised in your business activities. At the top center of the screen, you will find hints and warnings. Here you can also choose what information about vehicles and stations appear in the game world.
That's your warning. That's a hot icon filter.
Know what currently needs to be done in your company. You will find current tasks and information about medals and achievements in the top left corner.
There we go.
Need a break? The game menu is found in the top right.
That's your settings. Music, load game, save, quit.
Show your skills and build your first road. Connect the green and the red areas with a road.
Do this by selecting any world from menu and by the world by clicking and holding the left button. If you're satisfied with the facility configured by clicking on the green button, as long as the tasks not be resolved, they will list on the left screen. You can get anything again at any time, like cleaning them. Right, there's your green and there's the red. So we get a world. Small.
Lay your first track. Connect the green and the red areas with a track.
It's the same thing as the world.
Congratulations! You've learned the basic controls. Now, earn your first accolade on your road to building a transport empire. You can earn medals in the campaign mode by completing additional optional tasks. This often requires quick, effective, or anticipatory action. Put what you've learned about the controls to use. Look for areas highlighted in yellow and blue on the map, and connect them with tracks.
Right. Use... Put what you learned to controls use. Click on the methods of tasks with the list of methods available. If you layer tasks, roads of the bridge will be built. Active tunnels will go through the mountains. If the colour task is connected with metal, it also can be achievable corresponding measures. Okay. Quickly with special attacks. Well, yeah. Finish the first one. So.
You've got passengers. The inhabitants of the cities want to go shopping and to work. Well, they might not necessarily want to go to work, but they certainly need someone to get them there. Ensure happy commuters on local and long-distance transport. In this tutorial, you will be transporting your first passengers by bus and train. The inhabitants of the city have other needs than merely being chauffeured around. The city needs cargo for commercial and industrial operations, as these allow the city to grow even more. Time to boost the economy.
If you want to start.
Create jobs and shopping facilities. Become the region's economic driving force. There's a whole range of goods. 6 of them are so-called end products that can be delivered to the city. Businesses that produce cargo for final consumption in the city are located outside of the cities. Here's a factory that manufactures construction material, for example. Construction material is one of the end products used by the city, and they require the raw material stone for their production. Stone is mined in a quarry. The quarry doesn't need any goods to function, and thus forms the start of the production chain. The quarry has already begun producing stone and is depositing the cargo in its outbound warehouse. Your aim is to deliver these goods to the construction material factory. The quarry needs customers. Ensure that the stone it produces finds its way to the construction material factory. After all, there's always a demand for construction material in a growing city. Build freight stations in the red and green areas.
You need freight stations for the red and green. Where is it? Red and green freight stations. Yeah. Goods require different station and each flight station. Take care. Build the station so that possible connect to both roads. Click before the next step. Right. There's a green and there's a red, so we got a flight station. Okay. In and out. That one done. Red.
The stations have been constructed. Now there's nothing standing in the way of those rolling stones, except perhaps some uneven terrain. Nothing that money can't solve, but it still pays to plan the line carefully. Connect the freight stations with tracks.
What you do is connect freight stations tracks to connect tracks over the long distance track. They install the level landscape automatically. For train change costs, but if you want to follow both of the train tracks in a smaller segment, right? I can do is put contour line on, so we know where we are. We need to go that way. So track. That way.
Soon we'll be able to send the stone on its way. Luckily, a stone is much less demanding than a commuter. Create a line and add the freight stations.
Collection line manager down below, menu down below. Select new line. 2 stops can be assigned to the line by clicking on the high stop cones when layers text fade. So loon line, the station, right, station.
Now we need a freight train. Next, build a depot. Depots are needed to buy vehicles. Select the train depot from the construction menu and build it in the area highlighted in yellow.
The depot for a line.
Now you need a train that can deliver the stones from the quarry to the factory. Click on the depot and select Buy Train, and buy a locomotive with an additional 5 open cars. Make sure that the cars can transport stones.
Each car transports certain cargo. Open cars are suitable for coal, iron, slag, grain, even stone. Pottery coal is thrown into box for purchase. Lots of goes connect to the chassis track so the train will reach the stations. Post automatically coupled with the locomotive as long as it is depot. If you can't click on the escape key, need to connect that to the track. See. Looks fine. Blue. The open wagon. How many wagons is it? 5. You need 5. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, I found it. Okay, bye. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Outstanding! The train is on its way to pick up its first load of stone. In the meantime, you can click on the quarry and the construction material factory to learn more about production.
Praise to the cold war streams and there for the potion and cakes. Critically, current year limits maximum annual. I'll speed up a bit. Did you realise that happened?
Excellent. The first delivery of stone has reached the factory. The factory will now process the stone into construction materials. Stones are taken from the inbound warehouse and deposited in the outbound warehouse as construction material. The factory's warehouse is filling up. Set up a truck line into the city to transport the construction materials. Build a truck station in each of the colored areas.
We need a truck station there and a truck station in the red. So and I go into there. And again.
All that's missing now is a suitable road vehicle for transportation into the city. Next, build a depot. Depots are needed to buy trucks. Select the depot for road vehicles from the construction menu and build it in the area highlighted in yellow.
Select the depot search from menu. Once it highlight yellow, station can be go to here.
Almost there. The economic miracle is close at hand. Just a couple more logistical wrinkles to iron out, and the city will be supplied with construction material. Click on the depot, select Buy Road Vehicle, and buy a truck.
Make sure the vehicle is actually a truck and can be loaded with construction materials. If you find the road, buy a truck.
The truck now needs to be assigned to a line. You can set up the line as before via the line manager and then assign the truck to it. Alternatively, it is also possible to immediately create a new line for vehicles you have just bought. Click on the line icon in the vehicle window and select New Line, or click Set Line All in the depot and then New Line. Then add the stops where the truck should stop. The truck will automatically be assigned to the new line. Congratulations! The city will soon receive its first cargo delivery. Let the boom begin!
What's the demand that you need? Oh, we done it. Right, that's the commute.
The city needs you. Make the regional economy blossom.
Right, we finished only got 3, so sorry if it's the video's a bit long, so see you next time, until the next episode. Ta-ra.
Prove that you know a thing or two about transportation and take your passengers home, to work, or shopping.
Right. We have to learn to prove what you think about transportation and take your passengers home and work and shopping. If any point you're going to have to take a right.
A bus service is all fine and dandy, but before the bus sets off, it'll need to know where it's going. Bus lines are often used for passenger transport within a city. A few steps are necessary to set up such a line.
We're doing bus stops. Service or final down. Oh, well, I'm not going to read that. Select a bus stop for a menu at the bottom where there's flashing red. First line one's from visit to the Konya land use for sure of writing bus like color the window. Bus stops can't be placed on intersections, zooming closer on the road to control the placement better. Right. Zoom in. Where are we? Turn that way. I'll stop. Where are they there? Oh, there.
The first step has been completed. Now we need to make sure that something actually stops at the bus stop. To do this, connect the 2 stops with a line. Click on the Line Manager in the menu below and then select New Line. The 2 stops can now be assigned to the line by clicking on the bus stop icons.
To create a line at the bus stops, when the line has at least one void bus stop, the light path focus is shown in order on the road. The flash and that's a line manager. Right. Add the new line.
Next, build a depot. Depots are needed to purchase vehicles. Select the road vehicle depot from the construction menu and build it in the area highlighted in yellow.
Right. Station depots can be reported to use N and M keys. Ensure the road is correctly connected to the road when replacing it. Go to the box when it highlighted there.
Almost there. Now you need to purchase a suitable vehicle. Click on the depot, select Buy Road Vehicle, and buy a bus.
And to make sure the vehicle is actually a bus that passengers can board it. And if you can't find the depot, you can also open the first depot on the location information in your left corner of the screen. Right, to go buy a bus.
The bus driver is just raring to get started, so assign the bus to the line. Click on the line icon in the window that has just appeared and select the line you have just created. Very good. The bus is en route to the first stop, and the first residents have already heard about the new service. Passengers are now heading to the bus stop and are waiting for the bus to travel from their homes to work or to go shopping. Wait until the first passenger has traveled from the first stop to the second.
That does speed up, doesn't it? The tycoon trains fever. No, this was made for yourself.
Local transport is running splendidly, so let's turn our hand to commuter transport. For this purpose, construct a railroad line between the cities. Start by building train stations. Select the passenger station from the construction menu and place one in each of the colored areas.
Right. Select passenger train from the connection menu down below when it's flashing, and place one each coloured areas. Railroad signs should be pointing in the direction of the city, makes it easier to connect stations with tracks in the next step. Station needs to connect it to the city's road network so that the passengers can reach it too. Can do this doing connection menu afterwards. Train station for the size of lands are 160 long with one platform enough for this task, so you can go to them now. Right. The station. Green. Yeah. Right. Go on the red area. Do the leaving.
Now that the local transit is working well, it's time to turn our attention to commuter travel to the next city. Let's lay some tracks. Select the track from the construction menu and connect the two train stations.
Point the mouse in the action of traces where when marked in blue. Text open the cracks of the station. Click on the mouse to stretch off the track, confirm by clicking on the green check mark. Also remember the connect station to the road network. Right, tracks. Okay.
Let's set up a line whose very name will bring tears to the eyes of commuters. Tears of joy on Friday evenings and tears of sorrow on Monday mornings. Setting up a train line works exactly the same as setting up a bus line. Create a line and add the passenger train stations.
Check on the line manager in the menu and select the new line. Collect two stops can be signed the line with clicking on icon stops. When the line had at least 2 point stops, the path vehicles will take also during the colored tracks. Okay, go on the line manager, new line. Yeah, close that. Add a station.
Now you need a train to deploy on the line. Just like road vehicles, trains are purchased at a depot. However, a depot with a rail connection is required. Select the train depot from the construction menu and build it in the area highlighted in yellow.
Why you go put a train depot from connections down below with the red flashing and built in the highlighted yellow. Right. Close that.
Time to purchase a train to swallow up all those commuters. Click on the depot and select Buy Train and buy a locomotive with at least one passenger coach.
Once the depot is set and connected to the rest of the track so the train can reach the stations, a switch needed to connect the depot on the left. Clicking and holding a session track. Drag the slight angle if you are creating something instead. The switch drag a gaze angle. Coaches are automatically coupled with working over long assets in the depot. If you can find buildings to go upstairs, you can open up the list in the mission menu. If you can't, click on the depot. You might be backtrack. The menu default can be cancelled by escape key. Right. I'll pull the track first because it needs one. Can't get the train out without a track, so there we go. Here's trees. Looks a bit heavy. Better. Right, let's get a train.
Let the journey begin. Assign the train to the line. To do so, click on the line icon in the window that has just appeared and select the line you have just created. The commuters are coming. They're crowding on the platform and are waiting eagerly for the train to take them to the other city.
Commuters coming in the crowds on the platform are in the for a train to go to the city. Bonus truck and bonus taxi can sample over 10 passengers by the train. Make sure passengers use the train to bus for this. You need a bus stop in the catchment area of the train station. It's also with building a line in the second city, increase the coverage of lines even more. You can skip the taxi route. Where's the train gone? That must be the second city there. crazy what it has to go take some time. Halfway there, we're halfway there.
The city needs you. Make the regional economy blossom and ensure that your city experiences a veritable boom. Your logistical skill is the most powerful economic driving force far and wide. In this tutorial, you will supply a city with goods.